Haitian boy, crazy, Haitian boy, tell the home, new we don't, on crump, west side, east side, back part.
A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead. Thanks for spending Valentine's Day with us. We've got a match made in heaven coming your way on 2K Sports. All right, a chance now to take a look at the steals over the last few months for Mike Conley.
I get the feeling he hasn't been paying as much attention defensively as he should be. His steal numbers have dipped in the past few months. He needs to get back some of that intensity on defense.
And the Oklahoma City starting five. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren the 4, Hartenstein the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the small forward position. And for Minnesota, Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Conley in at the point. Grant, nothing quite like the first game of a brand new season. So many possibilities.
Well, you know, BA, for the players, you're excited and relieved at the same time. You get to see all the hard work you put in during the offseason payoff. And setting the tempo with an assertive move, like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Gobert against Hartenstein. Gobert passes to Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. McDaniels from long range. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Money from the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Sweet looking jumper from the mid-range. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander just making it look easy.
The 3 is up. And Conley with the 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Right side, Williams. Hartenstein with a screen on McDaniels. Williams misses. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
A developing part of McDaniels' game that could elevate him to the next level.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Daignault, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror, he sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. It's stolen away. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Randle. The kick out to Conley. Randle, a screen on Caruso. Here's Alexander Walker. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Here's Holmgren. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
Knocked away. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. And Minnesota with some changes. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Minot comes in for Edwards. And Dillingham subbed in for Mike Conley. Now here's Randle. Misses the deep three-point attempt.
Yeah, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
Caruso with the bucket.
Well, when he's able to find a shot he likes, Caruso can be pretty effective from range.
Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Good fast-paced play there. It's much easier to find a shot when you beat the defense back.
And it's Randle with the jam.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Tie game in Minnesota. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And as our coverage continues, happy Valentine's Day again to everyone out there. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Well, you have to love their activity level at the defensive end, racking up those steals.
Yeah, this defensive game plan is working very well, putting constant pressure on the offense and forcing a lot of mistakes.
They've got Joe Ingles, Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with a jaw-dropping jam by SGA.
And that's creativity. Gilgeous-Alexander continues to amaze.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Now you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
And Coach, how about Naz Reid, the 2024 Sixth Man of the Year award winner?
Yeah, Brian, sort of unique. We often associate that award with shooting guards, but although he's a big, Reid is more than capable of putting up big numbers, including from long distance.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's Dillingham. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Joe on the wing. McDaniels covering. Pass to Wiggins. Launches it. Sinks the tray.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, do you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, the players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
Minot's checked in for the Timberwolves. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Dort comes in for Joe. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Ingles covering. Basket counts.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Reid a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Dillingham, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 7. This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. Here's a look at what's coming up for Oklahoma City. On Friday, they'll go up against the Jazz in Utah. Then on Sunday, they'll be taking on Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And you know, for that matchup with the Nets, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, "It's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out." Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that. Outside Edwards, over Dort. And it falls all over the rim and in. Edwards has got his 2nd basket on the night.
Well, I'd say any play with Edwards on the finishing end has a good chance of succeeding.
Holmgren, the pass to Williams. Shot on the wing. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Shoots over Hartenstein. Outside for Randall. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Well, when this game is over and done with, they'll be off to Utah to take on the Jazz. They're getting into the back half of a 4-game road trip. Here's Dort. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And clearly Dort knows how to operate inside, making his way to a high percentage shot.
Edwards for 3. Oh, Edwards! Money on the triple! 7 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And here's Caruso. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome. You know what I was just thinking about, fellas? The NBA has lots of bright lights, maybe too bright for some.
Speaking of bright,
And so thinking about the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the Timberwolves.
even teams that have great shooters have to be selective. They're hucking it up from beyond the arc, hoping for the best. And it reminds me of my free throws, almost mostly bricks.
It's like they went to the O'Neal three-point shooting academy.
Very funny.
Thanks for joining us.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
And on the floor for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. Holmgren is out there with Williams, and it's Jang in at the 3. Oh, the determination from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter, someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Stan, a late first-round pick in 2020. Jaden McDaniels, one of the top young two-way players in the league.
Well, Brian, last season he was rewarded with a big money extension. His play tailed off just a bit, but still a key player for them moving forward.
Pass to Williams. No good from outside.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
And here's Edwards outside, and it's Holmgren with a rebound. Thunder leading by 4. Outside, Williams shoots over Randall. The quick look, no good that time.
They've come out a little cold after that halftime break. Just 1 of 5 from the field to start the third quarter.
Yeah, nice play by Randall. He can take up space in there and has great short area quickness.
Shot is up. Jang gets the bucket. And the Thunder lead by 4.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
You're best to get out of Gobert's way. You don't want to be on the wrong end of that tug.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Minnesota. They've got the Rockets ahead of them next in Houston. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just 1 game.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Dort outside. Holmgren with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Count the basket and the foul! It's on Anthony Edwards.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
And Minnesota with some changes. Minot's checked in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker comes in for Anthony Edwards. And Dillingham subbed in for Mike Conley. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Williams comes in for Jang. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Wiggins, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Pass to Dillingham. Here's Minot. Gobert inside. He's against Hartenstein. Randall can't hit. Thunder with a lead. It's Dort on the wing. Covered by Alexander Walker. Williams from long range. Hits a three-pointer.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
And here's Dillingham from the arc. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now. Wiggins outside. The shot misses. Nice D from Alexander Walker. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. They grab their own miss. Oh, it's blocked by Williams.
And Williams getting his timing just right on the block, defending with purpose.
Some changes for Minnesota. Reed comes in for Gobert, and it's Ingles in for Julius Randle. Here's Dillingham. Minnesota again missing.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Hardenstein passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. 6 on the shot clock. Second chance shot. Look at Shea playing big inside.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
He can't get it to go. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Back to the game after this break. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Naz Reid out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Dillingham, and it's Minot in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's the pick. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Reid with the rebound.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Williams with the screen. Poke loose. Right side, Alexander Walker. Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by Ingles.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Why not? And he jams it home with authority.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that gonna get them going.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. Coach delivering an inspiring message to his team saying, quote, hey, we can win this game. Believe in yourselves. Battle to the end. Honestly, guys, even I was a bit pumped up after hearing this one.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. So it's the Thunder now. They lead by 1. Counted from distance.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Here's Edwards. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Well, you need a bucket? Give it to Edwards. He's got that clutch gene.
And Hartenstein gets it to go.
Well, not really much you can do to stop him there. You want your players to go hard at the bucket like that.
For 3, Randall. Pure from 3-point range.
Oh, a rugged competitor. Randall's teammates trust his ability to make plays in big moments.
Holmgren with a screen on Conley. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
Oh, obviously Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort.
Edwards finds Randall. Holmgren with the block. They recover it. 5 on the clock.
A strong, fearless defender. Dort doesn't back down from taking chances and going after spots.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
1:09 left to play in the fourth. Randall can't hit.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Back to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Williams is like a vibe. I mean, this guy gets it. He knows they need points there, and he takes it upon himself to deliver.
And so they foul intentionally. So it's the Thunder now. It's a 5-point game.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And so both free throws good, and it's a 7-point game.
Extending the team's lead. Just solid execution at the line.
And Minnesota calls time here. 17 seconds left in the final quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
Well, I've been in this spot more times than I'd like to admit. All you can do is tell your guys to hold their heads up and finish strong.
And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
McDaniels from long range. Oh, he knocked down the trifecta. Knocks it loose. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he ends up missing both free throws.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
Absolutely need a 3 here.
And so the big win by Oklahoma City in a tight game. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.